as the country marks Youth Month, young people continue to face challenges such as unemployment and lack of access to higher education. The latest unemployment statistics reveal that young people are the hardest hit, with over 63% of people between ages 15 and 24 years being unemployed. As part of Youth Month, I'm now joined by a young author, Darius Tabane, who has written his first book called When I Grow Up. The book seeks to create and improve the level of awareness about life, the meaning of growing up, and what really matters in life based on a collation of life experiences and observations. Good afternoon to you, Darius, and thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Kira, and thank you for having me on your show.
Well, Darius, let's talk first of all about your background briefly and how at 17 years of age it dawned on you that you were being programmed for a life of mediocrity.
My inspiration for writing the book, first and foremost, was and will always be to motivate and inspire other people to live their dreams. Furthermore, I wanted to challenge myself to live beyond the ordinary so that I could live my dreams and achieve financial freedom, and not do it when I'm 30, but do it right now.
And talk us through that journey of writing this book. How long did it take you? Was it an easy journey? Were there friends of yours that criticized you for even thinking about writing a book at the age of 17?
Writing a book wasn't easy. It took, I think, almost a year to write the book. And, there are challenges that do come with writing the book. And those were, finding the right words to pen down, and also writing multiple pages about a single topic, which most definitely wasn't easy, and also pushing past your doubts and finishing the book. I think those were the challenges I faced while writing the book.
It's almost like that English examination where you're told to write 1,500 words on a certain topic, but only it's more than one topic, and it's an entire book. Did having support from your mom, who is a single mother, actually give you strength in those moments where you felt like you just couldn't find the right words to articulate the thoughts that you had that you wanted to pen down?
Yes, most definitely. I think the support from my mom was really important because as children, I think we tend to lean on our parents as the people to support us in this world, because if they don't support us, we feel as though we don't know who else would, and they give us that motivation and confidence that we can be someone great in this world and we can achieve great things.
Now, you're not only a first-time author, you are also an inventor and a clothing brand owner. Now, tell us a bit about how you discovered that there was an economic problem, you identified the problem, and decided that you would be the solution to that economic problem through your invention.
So I did do some research, and I discovered that 49% of all accidents in our country are caused by pothole accidents. And there are certain factors such as drunk driving, faulty lights, maybe driving at high speeds at night, which are the factors which cause these accidents. And what the pothole marker does is it clearly identifies how large the pothole is and exactly where it is for road users to safely avoid the pothole.
And, are users able to use that invention of yours to be able to know where the potholes are that they should be avoiding? Like, how can I access that information that your invention is actually collecting?
So you do know that when you travel on national roads, you are given a sign which states that there will be potholes for the next 3 kilometers. And what the pothole marker does is it's directly placed by the pothole, and there's lights and reflectors on it, and it indicates the length and width of the pothole, which allows road users to identify it before they approach it. And it also works with an application which road users can use to see the pothole way before they even reach it.
And is that application available on the Google Play Store and the iOS Store?
Unfortunately, the invention is still being implemented. I will, however, give you further details as to when it will be completed. And yeah, I think we can leave the invention at that.
Well, before we leave the invention of that, I mean, I feel like I wish I had access to such an invention a few weeks ago, because I had a pothole incident which actually led to me having to replace not one but two tires on my vehicle. Is the Transport Department at all interested in partnering with you on this invention to actually roll it out at least in the Gauteng province and maybe ultimately even nationally?
Yes, most definitely. I mean, that is one of our visions as well with the book, as we are looking for corporate companies and the Department of Education and the Department of Transport to partner with us and join us on this fruitful journey to impact the young people and road users. And with the book, how we want to impact young people is by helping them realize that, they may not be the only people going through the current circumstances that they are in. And furthermore, I am part of the youth, which I do believe that I could relate to them more, and I could be that bridge between the generations and help them understand that even through the most difficult of times, you should all see an opportunity to gain a skill or gain more knowledge. And I just hope that these corporations do come aboard, and they'll be doing so by obviously buying books from us, and we'll distribute them to public schools. And with the parcel marker, yes, most definitely funding and getting the project implemented in our country.
Now, June is, of course, a month dedicated to young people, and you yourself are an author, you are an inventor, you actually are an inspiration to some of your age mates. What are those issues that are currently facing young people in our country that you feel should be given attention not only in the month of June, but, 365 days of the year?
So the challenges that the youth do face are things like unemployment, teenage pregnancies, substance abuse, and bullying. And these are the challenges that we know that the youth are facing. And what happens is it leads to people feeling unloved, feeling unworthy, them placing limitations on themselves, or even having doubt or fear. And what the book does is it helps people realize that these challenges are only mind state and not their reality. That, they can overcome their fears by realizing that all their dreams are on the other side of all their fears. And most importantly, that they are absolutely worthy of anything they want to achieve in their lives and don't need to seek anyone's approval. I think that is really important.
Profound words there that you're sharing with us, Darius. All your dreams are on the other side of your fears. You've got to push through the fears to be able to achieve your dreams. Now, you've already had this invention that you're currently working on. You've got a book out, and you've got a clothing brand that you are working on, and you're just 18 years old. What are some of the other things that you look forward to doing in the near future?
In the near future, I look forward to also going into real estate. I mean, I'd also love to develop the infrastructure of our country. Besides that, maybe I'll go into writing another book. I'll see what the future has for me.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, and all the best with your future endeavors. That was Darius Tabane, who is a first-time author. He's an inventor and owner of a clothing brand at the tender age of 18.